All right, it looked like I freaked some of you out when I said we have a moderate risk for a tornado, and when I said, in a typical nor'easter, we get coastal flooding, but we're going to swap out this coastal flooding threat for a tornado threat during Elsa. So, this is what's going on. Look at this map. This is from the Storm Prediction Center, which is in Norman, Oklahoma. They have us as a 2% chance of a tornado. Now, what does that mean? Why am I putting a moderate threat? Well, usually, most days, our threat of a tornado is a big fat zero. In New Jersey, we average 2 tornadoes a year. So when you see a 2% threat, or when I'm saying that there's a moderate threat, that means that the potential for tornadoes is greater than usual. It doesn't mean that your town's going to see one. It doesn't mean that your house is going to see one. But I would say somewhere in southeastern New Jersey during Elsa early on Friday, more than likely sees a tornado. It might be weak, it might be brief, but you may see a tornado. Tropical systems, when you get them to come up the coast and you're on the northeast side of that storm, which I think we're going to be in, you usually have a pretty good risk of some kind of tornado somewhere in the region. Most of you are going to be fine, but somewhere in the region would see that risk. Think back to Isaias. Most of you were fine, but there were a few unfortunate ones, and some of us here in southeastern New Jersey that did get impacted by the 2 tornadoes that we saw. So I'm thinking the same kind of concept for early on Friday, but don't get too freaked out. Most of us will be okay, but do have a way to get weather alerts, especially tornado warnings, when you're sleeping at night.